Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to look at Talk to Transform. It's a tool I found and it's interesting, to say the least. So first off we select, you can type in anything you want, like blah, blah, blah. And then it will generate something. Oh, god damn it. Forgot this. It's quite annoying, this part, but oh well, so it doesn't get spammed. Blah 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 blah. And generates text. We can type in anything you want. Like the wizard was a good man. And we will see that it generates text. The wizard was a good man. I've been glad to see his efforts here for all of our troubles and for their troubles, he said, smiling as he spoke. We can at least get a lot better money, and I wish to go with you too, if I can. You're welcome. Good night. Harry nodded and left as if nothing had happened. Seriously looked okay. This just turned into Harry Potter. This is just hilarious. The Kobold bride is no exception. She seems to be completely unaware that she is in the middle of a massive fight, or a big fight. It, uh, if it was all meant to be fun, she wouldn't be around to fight against something like those monsters. Yeah, this is just incoherent sometimes. You can just regenerate it and get different text. A Kobold bride was an undead creature first seen in Baldur's Gate 1. When she was released in Baldur's Gate, the battle for Baldur's Gate 2, she has nobody. She can be found in the abandoned. This just is interesting. Next one. Um, oh, oh, god damn it! Come on, one more. No. The human lifted up the cute kobold girl and was about to give her a hug. Ah, is that all you have? Yep. Just then I came across two people on the side with a red hair with a red hairless kobold that was carrying a toy that looked familiar. Uh, if you get that back, can we buy it from you? What's that? It was a very common type of toy that was normally kept within the castle. This one was not a thing of rare quality, and the person was given it to me was with a big smile. That's right, a shovel toy. Shovel toy? That is really embarrassing. What? I couldn't handle it anymore. Got scared like an idiot while laughing loudly. Okay, this is just turned into Japanese. Japanese story, those light novel thingy. So this is something we can borrow for free. We will, uh, well, in return, we give you something you won't get if you stay still. I answered her without thinking. I think there's something I think there's. I don't think there's anything I would give up. Ah, this is just good. Just so good. It generates so many interesting stories. The human lifted up the cute kobold girl to him and smiled with an innocent uh, looking smile. Yeah. I love him and he'll be safe. He's mine, she said while looking at the girl. Yes, this previous chapter, next chapter. Imoto. This is interesting. The human uh the human lifted up the cute kobold girl and placed her on her lap. There was no time for it to there was no time for it to take its time. She didn't even have to speak. The kobold touched the cute girl's body. A loud flame, loud bright flame came out like a fairy explosion that exploded in the sky and engulfed the night. The fire was a bit too fast for the dog, but he managed to stay calm on the spot and wasn't sure if he was going to even blink. And just start with the word human. Human. Humanity is a machine. It the result of God. God. Okay, that's interesting. Bicycles. 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 I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bike. There are no more bikes. I missed one. Palm trees. Palm trees. Palm trees. Humanism. Christian church in all our Father laid down foundation. Okay. Human wizard. Human wizard who was forced through an ancient summoning ritual to create an ancient form and become the first creature from the mortal world to become a magical creature. In the early days of magical practice, the first mages were not wizards, but shamans. Shamans, some of whom could be called magical practitioners. However, in their early days, the they were not merely adept; they were teachers of magic. They were trained magicians, and they trained the young mages in the art of the art of the alchemical arts. Art. Today's wizards were created after centuries of studying alchemy using different forms of magic over time until the human element was discovered by the mages of old. Magic is a combination of both knowledge of nature, not just the physical world, and the magic of the universe, created by the same powerful magic process such as transformation, augmentation, and creation. Medical knowledge has been learned. Oh, damn, that was actually good, even if it is a little bit inconsistent um, here. The early was shamans, and then it says it wasn't shamans. Yeah, it's interesting. We can take another HTML. That's it. That's something. Let's take unicorns speak English. I'm shocked to find. Um, in a shocking in a shocking finding, this scientists have discovered a herd of unicorns living in a remote, previously unexplored valley in the Andes mountain. Even more surprising to researchers was the fact that the unicorns spoke perfect English. It was a surprise, said Professor Thomas and the College of the Natural History Museum in London. In the paper published in PNAS, they were able to communicate in English with completely fluently, and was astonished by their ability to do what they were doing. Speak what was written down in their native language. Even after decades of trying to learn their native language, said the scientist, they were still able to speak it. It is as what? It is astonishing to say the least. Okay. The discovery was mentioned, as mentioned above, was made by Dr. M.E.L. Pachoco, who has been looking into and studying the unique species of animal for several years. This was interesting. Um, Packing for a trip to Mars. Buses. No, that's not the bus for you. Um, just zebra crossings. That's all. Before boarding your rocket to Mars, remember to pack these items in a waterproof, airtight bag that allows you to travel easily and safely without compromising your safety while you're on board. Also ensure your bags are well packaged and packed securely. If you choose a high-performance, space-worthy craft for your first mission, consider putting it in deep space for a longer period of time, up to 1 year. Spacecraft with more weight require less cargo space for its entire lifespan. Craft that don't have a ton of weight can be launched from any orbit. Spacecraft for longer missions will typically weigh less. They will be loaded lighter than the lightest of vehicles that could fit them out aboard fit them on board Earth. But if space is not your immediate future, consider up going to more distant and isolated orbits. And even if it's too dark for you to see all of Venus, consider going up to 1,000 light years away. This is just great. Oh God, how much? That has been 13 mid video. Let's see here. Cooking instructions. Making an omelette simple. 1. Line line your slow cooker or skillet with foil. I don't think this is omelette. The foil may seem daunting, but it's easy. Simply coat your skillet with cooking spray, then place your slow cooker on top of the foil. What the fuck? Okay, then we have then we get it. I don't want to read that. That's just ridiculous. Uh, can't believe you could do that. What? Oh god. High five, high five. Kobold Warlord, high five. Lizard Folk Warlock, high five. Mage, high five. Priest, high five. Paladin, high five. Paladin, high five. Shaman, high five. Wormslayer, Wormslayer, high five. Worm, high five. Oh god, high five, high five. This is just hilarious. Goodness me. High five all the way down, man. Win, high five, high five. Oh god, this is just too great. I have to. How to save this? How to save this? That's just great. Oh, sorry. Yes, high five all the way down, man. I love ya. Oh god, more pedestrian crossings. Come on, come on, I'm doing a video. I just realized I'm recording this at 15 FPS. Sorry about that, but well. Eldritch Vanku Vaukana Vampire. I know you are. Sleek Cleric, I love you. Oh god, this is... I love you. Love you too, good job. Kobold Thief, ha. I have no idea you were that good with the sword in the situations. This makes you a different kind of adventurer. Kobold Illusionist, I love you too. Kobold Shaman, love you too. Rhyme Hunter, you can tell I've got no skill to talk. Kobold Illusionist, haha. I was afraid you weren't going to talk since everything happened so quickly. Kobold Shaman, oh well, I knew you'd come. So you learn. Your spirit would be able to reach us through these barriers of land of our ancestors. Naga Enchanter, haha. I didn't expect you to come. I thought I'd already missed you when a giant spider got in my way. Kobold Shaman, sorry. I'm not sure why I missed you, since you're doing such a good job. Kobold Shaman, don't worry. I'll be right back when all this needs... all that's needed is blood. Naga Enchanter, why did you... This is just great. You can just create... no. I love you. Don't. Let's see what we get when we do this. Oh god, Celestia. Was it a loss of emotions after this? and asked what was going on before going back to the inn and looking around for her parents. The young man sitting in the seat next to her was wearing a black robe. He was quite tall, with a beard and a hood around him. His eyes, his blue eyes met Celestia's, and she smiled. It came naturally to her. Sorry. Her voice tailed off. I don't believe I spoke to you, she said calmly. I'm happy for you, darling. Not that you're going to be happy and that I am, but, he said quickly. The only that that only confused her, because Celestia didn't know what it meant to be happy. Perhaps she was not meant to feel this way. Maybe it was because the man was simply an old man and her mother was far beyond her. Her mother, who always wanted her to be as beautiful as possible, and yet the world was so different. God damn. One more of those. Buses, 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 buses. Buses, 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 buses. Come on, buses. More buses, please. Oh god. Chimney, chimney, chimney. Male human orc. I would never betray my family. I love you. Female kobold cleric. You need to forgive us because you never thought about me before or anything. I love you. Male orc. Male human. Oh god, that's just. Mm. Female kobold soldier. Why me then? I'm a warrior with the strongest magical skill. That's how it. That's how it is. Well, that's just me. That's nothing. It's just how you see me. Male human mage. What? Male human paladin. You have skills which might be useful. How'd you get hold of that wand? Um. Oh god, this is actually script. Jesus, that's great. Human, human, male human mage. I love you. Female kobold cleric. I don't. We are too different to be together. They kissed a bit awkwardly. How could we? Thieves Guild. Kyla is present in the Thieves Guild. Kyla, you're still alive, are you? Baron Barama. Well, I think most likely we'll find the murderer. Cases out the window on an approaching dragon. Kyla, you mean there was someone who'd give a damn about them? Baratheon. Baratheon, sorry. Right. The reason why a murder like this exists is because of your actions during the rebellion, Kyla. So we just followed and attacked, not killing anyone we're afraid of. Baron Baratheon. I hope not. That would only mean that the traitors was on his own. As I said, it's not our duty to bring justice to murderers, and I suspect they know that. Kyla. Well, they certainly, there's certainly no heroes in the long. That's interesting. Anyway, I want to thank you for this video because it's been interesting. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.